So welcome back to another historic My League rebuild here on NBA 2K18, and in today's video going to be rebuilding the 2004-2005 Phoenix Suns. Obviously this team is led by one of the best point guards in NBA history in Steve Nash. The rest of the roster is kind of iffy. Obviously we do have Amari Stoudemire, nice young 22-year-old Amari Stoudemire. He is only on a one-year deal, same with him and Steve Nash. I definitely plan on bringing both of them back in this offseason. Amari Stoudemire, I mean, never really fulfilled his full potential. I'm pretty sure he retired at a relatively early age. I think it was like low 30s. Not positive about that one. I know he's on the Knicks for a little while. I'm not positive about that. I don't know totally about Amari Stoudemire, but he's an 88 overall. He's probably going to progress like a monster. At least I hope he does. So he's definitely probably not going to go anywhere. And the rest of this team is pretty much kind of free to go. Sean Marion, only on a one-year deal. I'm probably going to move him now. Joe Johnson on a nice two-year deal. I wouldn't mind starting him at small forward. He's still relatively young. Age 24, so I wouldn't mind starting him, maybe getting like a nice center for Sean Marion. So, and then not obviously, but we do have Quentin Richardson at the shooting guard position for now. Again, only on a one-year deal. So, I kind of just want to get a decent starting five for this year. I do have to bring back Nash and Stoudemire in the offseason, so we're not going to have much cap space. I also did implement a couple other historic teams in this. Let's see, we do have the Timberwolves. I did them for my first historic rebuild. Make sure you go check that out if you have not seen it already. Also, we do have, where is the next team? We have the 2005-2006 Memphis Grizzlies. This team will be rebuilt very shortly as well. We have the Miami Heat, 2005-2006. And then we also have the Lakers, 2003-2004. I'm going to try to sign Kobe this offseason. I know I got yelled at in my last video because I realized I could have traded TJ McCollum after the offseason, maybe signed him, but it's fine. I'm going to probably get Kobe in a bunch of these historic rebuilds, so it's fine if I don't get him in one. Then is there one more team? I feel like I had one more team. Yes, the 2003-2004 Detroit Pistons. So actually I have the Spurs as well, might be. So not like a great amount of teams. A bunch of people were suggesting look for like a 2003, 2004, 2005 roster. I could not find one good roster. I looked. If you know one, tell me the gamer tag or user ID, whatever the hell it is on PS4. I need a good one for there. So that'd be much obliged. Like I found one that had a few historic players, and the rest of the players were just current day players, and I was like, this is so stupid. So, yeah, that would be very helpful. So let's hop into this rebuild, and I have a few trades to make, and I'll see you guys once I make my first trade. So a guy that I really don't trade for too often, Nikola Vucevic, one of the more underrated centers in the NBA, in my opinion. Right now this season, he's having an absolutely unbelievable season. Like, he's just being an absolute monster, and I think he's definitely one of the most underrated centers in the NBA. He is on a nice two-year deal here, so I'm not going to have to re-sign him after this year, which was most important. He's on a pretty cheap contract for what I think he's going to put up stats-wise. DeAndre Jordan and Ben Wallace were also other options for me, but they were both of their contracts are up after this year, and I didn't really want to have to re-sign like 3 max players this offseason. I'd rather just limit it to 2 if I could. So I'm going to be trading for Nikola Vucevic. Don't really want Mo Spates. Can I just do this straight up? They still want to do it. All right, how about if I give you 2 seconds? First, Elfrid Payton's nice. His contract's up after this year as well. No thanks. How about 3 seconds? Okay, so we give him 3 seconds. We get Nikola Vucevic. Second-round picks are literally nothing. It's like the highest player in the second round. You can get like a maybe low 70 overall. So Nikola Vucevic, welcome to the team. He's going to be really solid for at least 2 years for us. And then Quentin Richardson is here. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick up anybody else. Let's see. Our bench is absolutely terrible. Hold on. So let's have CPU rebuild this. And I'm going to sign a couple free agents right now. I will not be signing, first of all, let's go ahead and release James Smith and David Miller. Okay. I'm not going to be signing Chris Bosh right now just because it's kind of, like I've kind of got him in a couple videos recently. So, let's see. So we have a good center off the bench. Let's look at the rotation. Center's good enough. Actually, he's not even really that good enough, but he's fine. He'll do. So let's go ahead and get like a couple guards off the bench. And then, so let's get Ty Lawson. I'll give you a 2-year deal, third team option. Sign the deal, Ty. Stop being annoying. Have CPU just rotation. We'll take Terrence Jones as well. I'll give him a 1-year deal. And then I think I need Jordan Crawford's not bad, but neither is Darren Williams. Do I want Tiago Splitter or Jared Solinger? I think I'm going to go Tiago Splitter just because he's probably cheaper. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and change one of their positions to power forward. Not Vucevic. Tiago Splitter, 6'11", Steven Hunter. They're both absolutely terrible shooters, but Tiago Splitter can be power forward, whatever. It really doesn't matter to me. Oh, wait, I signed Jones. Never mind. I'm not going to change him, too. I'm sorry. This is probably really painful for you to watch. Tiago Splitter, go back to center, and we're good there. Okay, sorry about that. I need, like, a nice small forward. I think I'm going to try to trade Stephen Hunter for a small forward, and then we're going to go ahead and start simulating season number 1. So let's just look at offers for Stephen Hunter. He's only 23. He does have room to progress. Maybe he'll have a little bit of trade value, but I also need a decent small forward off the bench. So he does have a star and a half. Ooh, Pat Beverly's there. I can bring in. I can have 2 Joe Johnsons on my team. I might actually do that just because that'd be kind of funny. Ooh, Darko's here. Darko Milicic. Tony Allen. He does go up in overall when you move him to small forward. I don't really want Omar Ashik's contract, though. I think Roberson goes up when you move him to small forward, and we get a pick out of it. So let's take Andre Roberson on the team. Not bad. We definitely get a pick, and he's going to be a good contract to trade this offseason. So Roberson, small forward. He goes up 4 overalls when you move him to small forward. Holy shit. Okay, he's going to be our new 6th man. What an acquisition. Team's actually not looking so bad anymore. Bo Outlaw's not going to get any minutes. We're going to go 10-man rotation. And then let's go ahead and, let's see, 28's fine there. Let's see, we're going to go 15 there, and we'll give Bobby Jackson 9 minutes. So, rotation's looking pretty good. Steve Nash, Quentin Richardson, Joe Johnson, Amari Stoudemire, and Nikola Vucevic. I'm actually going to give Vucevic 29 minutes. Off the bench, Andre Roberson, Ty Lawson, Terrence Jones, Thiago Splitter, and Jim Jackson. So, let's go ahead and simulate season number 1. I definitely think we can be a playoff team in the Western Conference. Scoring options, I'm probably going to go Steve Nash, probably Stoudemire, and then probably Vucevic. I don't know how much young Joe Johnson would really score right now. It really doesn't matter. It's just scoring options. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. Hopefully we can be a high seed in the Western Conference. All right, so Westbrook MVP here at the end of season number 1. Triple-double. Ben Simmons Rookie of the Year for the 76ers. Manu Ginobili. He always wins 6th Man of the Year, and I have no idea who he's backing up. He's an 88 overall. I'm honestly going to go ahead and check it after this year just because I'm so interested. We also won 56 and 26. We were 3rd in the Western Conference. Like, who on the Spurs? He's clearly the best shooting guard. How? He's the... Check that. He's the only shooting... What in the world? Are you serious? This game sometimes, dude. This game sometimes. We were led in scoring by Steve Nash, 23 points per game. He also had 2.5 rebounds and 9 assists. Amari Stoudemire was next, almost a double-double. 0.1 rebounds off a double-double. Vucevic, very, very solid year from him. 15 points, 9.5 rebounds. Joe Johnson wasn't bad either, 13.5 points. Quentin Richardson wasn't terrible. He wasn't great, but you know what? I can kind of live with it. It's fine. Obviously, this team wasn't that good. So, as I said, 56 and 26. We were 3rd in the Western Conference. We were taking on Kobe and Shaq in their Lakers, but I think we are a tad bit better. And I say that and we sweep them, so we're clearly much better. We are now taking on the Warriors. Here we go. We're probably going to lose this. You know what happens? We're actually only down 1 game. We're now tied. Up 3-2. Game 7, I will simulate it with SimCast. I'm not going to hop in, not like I ever hop in anyways, but it's a 1-point game. We are now tied, and we lost. I don't hop in really ever, mostly because I suck at 2K, and because it's like conference semifinal, like it's not even worth it. The 76ers took the Rockets to 7 games. Good God. James Harden's your finals MVP, but let's head into this offseason where we do have to have a bunch of moves. Obviously, re-signing both Amari Stoudemire and Steve Nash is the number 1 priority. Let's head up to staff signing. I don't know why I backed out there. Head coach, we do not have one. Let's see. I'd much rather D'Antoni. It's honestly just the head coach. It really doesn't matter at all. Like I never had anybody complain about it, so I'm kind of good with that. Can we get Jimmy Lynch on the training staff? That would be very, very helpful. We would get... He kind of looks like Shabazz Napier. Am I wrong? He kind of looks like Shabazz Napier. We get both of them. Welcome to the team, both of you. And now let's head up to the draft where we obviously do not have a very good pick because we did go 56 and 26. So we do have the 27th pick. I'm just going to move that for a future pick from the 76ers, and that is awesome. So let's head up to team player options where I don't believe we're going to have that many. We have Ty Lawson, which I'll bring back. He's not a bad backup. Actually, $2.15 million. Screw it, I'll bring him back. Worst comes to worst, I'll just trade him. So let's head into free agency. No qualifying offers before free agency. Moratorium. Okay, we have a lot of cap space right now. Kobe's here, but I feel like I have to absolutely bring back Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire, and obviously there's not much I can do about it. He has no offers. I'm just going to throw him this offer. Stoudemire has no offers as well. Just throw them both minimum offers for now, and they both accepted. Okay. So Quentin Richardson, I'm not going to renounce the rights on. I'm going to renounce the rights on all these guys. Terrence Jones and Thiago Splitter can both go. It's fine. And now Chauncey Billups is here, but I think I'd rather just get through moratorium because this confuses the shit out of me, and I'm really not trying to risk it. So let's just make sure they're both back on our team. They both are locked up for the rest of this video. And now, let's see, $7 million in cap space. It's not great, being honest. Actually, it was more like $15 million if I renounce the rights on somebody. Jeff Green's not bad. I brought in Jeff Green in the last video, though. JJ Redick's here for... Do I have a mid-level exception? Whoops. Nope. Here we go. And no, $4 million mid-level exception. Let's just see how our team's looking right now. Starting point guard, backup point guard, Shooting Jackson. Good Lord. Jim Jackson is our current shooting guard. I do not want to start him. I don't really want to start Joe Johnson. I probably can get something for him. I'm going to probably trade him at the start of next season. And then Roberson's honestly a really good backup. If I trade... Here. Let me see something. If I trade Roberson and renounce rights, that would be $17 million to my already $7 million, which really isn't enough for anybody, actually. Yeah, it's really not enough for anybody. So I guess I'm just going to keep Roberson for now. So let's go ahead and re-sign. Who was that? What's his name? I forget who it was. Totally forget. What shooting guard did I have? I had Quentin Richardson. All right. Well, he wants a different team. He wants to be. We don't have enough money to re-sign him, so I'm just going to go ahead and give JJ Redick an offer. Might as well, just because we need a shooting guard and we do not have enough cap space to sign Quentin Richardson back. So I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2, where I'll probably have a trade for Joe Johnson. So we're going to go ahead and take this trade from the Orlando Magic, sending them Joe Johnson and Anderson Varejao for Jonathan Isaac and Willie Reed. Our second trade with the Orlando Magic. I'm not trying to pay Joe Johnson after this year. Jonathan Isaac's going to be on his rookie deal for this whole video, so that's more than fine with me. Now, let's see. I do not want JJ Redick starting at shooting guard, but I also don't want to change Roberson back to shooting guard just because his overall is going to go down like 4 or 5. Vucevic's contract's also up for this year. Will he take an extension right now? He wants to test free agency. That means I'm trading him. I'm sorry. I really liked Vucevic, but ultimately, I don't think I can afford him, honestly, after the season, because 2K is probably going to have some cheese and say, like, you do not have bird rights on him. This is the older Shaq. I really thought that was the young Shaq for a second. Oh, Rudy Gobert. Steven Adams is here as well. Still have to give up Roberson for him, though. Could I get Drummond? Like, here, let's go player finder, center. Oh, I have the bad boy Pistons in right now. I'm not going to be able to get Drummond. Clint Capella would be interesting, though. Vucevic for Clint Capella. Suns would acquire $1 million or $11 million more. How about I give you JJ Redick? And what's wrong with this? That's seriously to say the Suns would acquire 227. Oh, my God. Take Jacob Wiley and then give me your worst player, Zhao Qi. Oh, my God. This is so annoying. Okay. Take Shelvin Mack. And you give me your least paid player, Zhao Qi. Wow. Okay. It's an overpay. But Clint Capella's locked up for this whole video, and he's an athletic freak. This front court is probably one of the most athletic front courts in the NBA, if we're being honest. So let's now trade Roberson. I know Roberson's a great defender, and you definitely could 100% say I could just move him back to shooting guard. I think because he is a 79 overall right now, I think we're going to get offered at least a decent shooting guard. If we don't, I will move him back to shooting guard, where I would not mind playing because he is a great defender. Then maybe this offseason we can go after a nice shooting guard. Spencer Dinwiddie's here. We're not getting any offers right now. Patrick Beverley's here, but let's see. How much money is he making a year? He's making, whoops, nope. Let's go roster. Roberson's making $10 million a year. Okay, let's go player finder, point guard, shooting guard, making a max of like, we'll do a little bit more than $10 million. We'll do $11 million. D'Angelo Russell's here. He's also a free agent after this year, though. Lou Williams is here. He's on a really nice deal, but he also is 31. Any young guys here? Donovan Mitchell for Andre Roberson. Jazz would acquire. There's no way this is going to go through. Like DJ August. Yeah. I don't think I have enough picks in the world to make this go through. Okay. It's probably an overpay, but at least this team's probably ready to win now, at least. And then let's go ahead and trade DJ Augustine for like a small forward or something. And then this team's going to be set. I know it's a total overpay. I also really like Donovan Mitchell. That's why I did it. I don't have Andre Roberson right now. I hate it when trading's broken. DJ Augustine for some sort of small forward, and then this team's going to be totally set. So let's just look at some offers right now. I actually didn't realize he's making that much. Jay Crowder. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I did not think we would be offered Jay Crowder. Steve Nash, Donovan Mitchell, Jonathan Isaac, Amari Stoudemire, Clint Capella. Jay Crowder's our 6th man. Seems very, very good at the moment. Jakar Sampson's here. Any free agents? Did anybody big make it that I could offer a contract to? I kind of like Kuzminskis. I'll bring in Kuzminskis just because I need a backup power forward off the bench. I'm going to give him the minutes over Jakar Sampson, and let's give Kuzminskis 10 minutes. So, team's not looking terrible right now. Steve Nash, Donovan Mitchell, Jonathan Isaac, Amari Stoudemire, and Clint Capella off the bench. Jay Crowder, Willie Reed, Ty Lawson, Joe Harris, and Mingdaugas Kuzminskis. So, scoring option is going to be Nash, and then Stoudemire, and then not Capella. I'll go Donovan Mitchell. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2, where hopefully this team can win its championship. So LeBron is the MVP here at the end of season number 2. 28 points, 8.5 rebounds, 8.5 assists, 1.5 steals, and 1.5 blocks. Marvin Bagley, the third rookie of the year for the Dallas Mavericks, who was the third overall pick in last year's draft. Jordan Bell wins Sixth Man of the Year. He is absolutely balling out in real life. I'm pretty sure the Warriors got him for like cash from the Bulls, I think. It's very stupid of the Bulls. Tim Duncan, Defensive Player of the Year, up to $8.99 overall. Alec Burks, Most Improved. Okay, interesting. Nate McMillan, Coach of the Year, as the Rockets do go 57-25, second in the Western Conference. I believe the Warriors were first. We were third again, which is kind of unfortunate. Warriors did re-sign Kevin Durant, so yeah, that happens. Player stats on the year, we led in scoring by Steve Nash, then Amari Stoudemire, Donovan Mitchell, Clint Capella, who's up to an 88 overall. Then Jay Crowder off the bench, Willie Reed, Ty Lawson, Jonathan Isaac's getting traded. 7.5 points for starters, just absolutely not working for me. So let's go ahead and simulate the first round. We are taking on the Spurs, and we lose. Okay, I guess this team's just really not that good. I mean, there's not much maneuvering I can do with the cap space we have. Warriors and Cavs, fourth time, and Stephen Curry is your Finals MVP. So heading into this offseason, we now at least have a few nice or smaller contracts where we might maybe have a little bit of cap space. Let's head up to the draft. Obviously, our staff is fine. We kind of signed all of our staff to 4-year deals last year. Draft, we do not have any picks. I literally traded all of them for Donovan Mitchell. He had a good year, though, so I'm fine with keeping him. So let's go up to team player options. I do need to bring back Jonathan Isaac and Donovan Mitchell. Zauki is more than welcome to leave. And now I think it's time to trade Jonathan Isaac. I think it's time. Let's just look at some offers. Only 21 years old, definitely has some potential. 3 stars, that's it, man. Miles Bridges is here. What did he put up? He only played, how many minutes did he play? He played 13 minutes. I feel like I can talk myself into this trade. Unless I get a way better offer. Kevin Knox is here. You guys, really, how many minutes did he play? He played 18. He didn't put up that good of stats then. This is a really good pick from the Pistons. Antoine Walker. Mo Bamba. Damn. I think I'm going to take Miles Bridges, and we do get Zizic off the bench, which is a nice backup center. Miles Bridges, I think, is going to put up good stats because he always scores a lot. And maybe he can progress like really, really well. So you never know. Let's see what he can do. Cap space wise right now, we are not looking so hot. Yeah, we're going to still be in the negative right now after the season. I mean, we do have 3 max deals. I mean, I can't really do anything about that. I mean, unless if I throw up Capella and I just get like an offer for a rookie deal on a guy that's still really, really good. DeAndre Jordan, nope. Shaq's too old. Gobert's there, but it really wouldn't make that much of a difference. Yeah, there's just really nobody here that's like not like, damn, man. All right, let's see, like player finder center, like that's just not making a lot of money. Like I traded for DeAndre Ayton in the last video. I don't really want to do that again. And yeah, Jared Allen's not good enough. Okay, I'm just gonna keep Clint Capella. It's fine. Qualifying offers. Jacob Wiley can have it. I don't even know who that is, but I guess he can have it. So moratorium. We obviously have absolutely no money. Kemba, this free agency class is disgusting. It's literally just LeBron and then Kemba. But yeah, there's really nobody here. Anyways, Latrell Sprewell would be an interesting backup small forward off the bench. And welcome to the team, Latrell Sprewell. I'll renounce the rights on all these guys. So do we have bird rights on anybody? We do not. So let's go ahead and I'll just let the CPU sign a bunch of veterans, and I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3 of the rotation. So we're trading Willie Reed and a second-round pick for Yogi Ferrell from the Charlotte Hornets. We do have Zizic off our bench as our backup center, so I definitely do not mind having. I don't really need 2 centers off the bench. Miles Bridges is going to start over Jay Crowder. Crowder will be the 6th man. Zizic can play 22. Crowder can play 24. Latrell Sprewell, I'm going to trade probably for a backup shooting guard or power forward. So let's just throw up Latrell Sprewell. I didn't realize he was 36. Which is tough. Jared Vanderbilt, nice and young, but he's also a small forward. I know I just saw DJ Wilson, which I probably will ooh, Robert Williams. Don't know how this is a trade offer, but Robert Williams, welcome to the team. Dude is a stud. Absolute stud. So they're not both going to start, but he's going to start. Crowder is going to play. Actually, he's going to play 23. And then, yeah, I'll give you 24 there. So we're going to go 28 there. Robert Williams is actually going to play more than, let's see, then Zizic. And then Yogi Ferrell can play there. And you can play 6. Let's go 29 or 30 there and 30 here. So Steve Nash, Donovan Mitchell, Miles Bridges, Amari Stoudemire, and Clint Capella off the bench. Jake Crowder, Robert Williams, Ante Zizic, Yogi Ferrell, and Jordan Crawford. We actually built up a really, really solid bench, so I think that's definitely going to help us this year. I hope Miles Bridges absolutely balls out. Donovan Mitchell's really good, but if I can throw up him and get a really good trade offer, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I doubt I can get anything really good because he only is on a rookie deal. Jaylen Brown, it's nice, but I still think Donovan Mitchell's probably going to be Luka Doncic. Ooh. That's a tough decision. Dennis Smith Jr. Oh, I could definitely move him to shooting guard. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I have to. He's just so good. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. I know I gave up so much for Donovan Mitchell, but if I change Dennis Smith Jr. to a shooting guard, like, I know he's just so good. Yeah, I have no choice but to do that. So, Devian George is not going to play. I'd rather get backup shooting guard minutes. Actually, you know what? I'll just play Devian George. It really doesn't matter too much to me. So, rotation is as follows. Oh my god, I have to redo all this now. I'm going to redo the rotation. This is going to be you pretty much know what the rotation is, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3, where this team better win a championship. So Westbrook is once again the MVP here at the end of season number 3. Almost a triple-double. Obviously one of the best point guards in the NBA. Zion Williamson, Rookie of the Year for the Atlanta Hawks. He was the first overall pick in last year's draft. Jeremy Lin, Sixth Man of the Year. Tim Duncan, Defensive Player of the Year. Colin Sexton, Most Improved. Up to an 81 overall, the 9th pick. I mean, he actually had a really good season. 10 points from last year. That's definitely really good. Mike D'Antoni. We went 63-19. He won Coach of the Year. We were first in the Western Conference finally. Looks like we actually ended up making the right moves in the offseason, really at the beginning of this season, which is definitely awesome. Not team relocation standings. 6 games up on the Warriors. I thought they'd at least have 60 wins. I have Marcin Gortat now, which is kind of a center, not really. So player stats in the year. Dennis, look at this. I clearly made the right trade. Like, he's balling out. Absolutely balling out. Then Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire, Miles Bridges. Okay, that's what I was looking for Miles Bridges. I knew that's what he would do. That's why I traded for him. Clint Capella, Monster Year, 11 and 11. Robert Williams, Defensive God, probably. Jake Crowder, kind of Jake Crowder thing. So definitely a much improved bench is obviously a huge help. Clint Capella led us in rebounds at Stoudemire, then Zizic. Assists with Steve Nash, 13.7. Good God. Then Dennis Smith Jr., then Miles Bridges. All right, first round. The 8-seeded Houston Rockets. I don't know how they're an 8 seed. They won the championship last year, but we end up taking them to 7 games. And here come the Pelicans, and we win in sweeping fashion. Here come the Warriors. We're better than them. Come on. Come on, just give me the win. No. 3-2. 3-3. Game 7 in Phoenix. Come on. No. We're tied. We're winning by a lot. Oh my god, we came back and ended up not blowing them out, but winning by a lot. Now we're taking on the 76ers in the championship. That's a GG, man. This is a GG. Oh my god, this team is so good. I can't mess with Kobe. Kobe is going to be unbearable. He's so good. How did they have... Oh my god. Okay, we actually won a game. We're down 2-1. 2-2, actually. We beat... How did we beat that team? Dennis Smith Jr., Finals MVP. He must have locked up Kobe. Holy shit. Let's check out the box score. Actually, I mean, he didn't really lock up Kobe. Damn, though. Okay. That's awesome. I did not think we were going to beat that team at all. So that's awesome. Let me know what historic team you do want me to rebuild next. Again, if anybody knows a good historic roster, that would be absolutely awesome because I really just haven't been able to find one. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this rebuild. Hopefully you're not too mad about me trading for Dennis Smith Jr. Honestly, I know a lot of you like Donovan Mitchell. I really like Donovan Mitchell too. But I think Dennis Smith Jr. kind of proved that it was a good enough trade. So Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire, Clint Capella, Dennis Smith Jr. Oh, Zizic is actually up to an 81. Miles Bridges balled out too. So sorry, I'm enough rambling about this team. Let me know what historic team you want to rebuild next, along with any other video ideas. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.